All right, I'm back with my evening review from yesterday. I'm sorry I got behind. I didn't get a chance to upload my evening review yesterday, but I'm back right now. So here we go. So I made one trade yesterday and I broke even, but it was not a good trade. Again, I'm still making stupid mistakes. Like I said, no matter how many years you've been in the game, you're still gonna make mistakes, and that's the part you got to get over. But I didn't lose. I broke even. But anyway, what I love is when we come up, we take a big candle, a big expansion candle, and take out internal liquidity. See how we took out all this liquidity? We took out trade line liquidity, internal liquidity. Usually when you get this, and once you inverse this fair value gap, you pretty much going back down. So I'll show you where I got in. So you know the game. Once we close below here, we gonna try it. Okay, I got this running too fast. Let's go back 3. But anyway, so I got in right here. So this one closed not in here. So I had to wait for this one. So I got in right here. I put my stop loss up here, which I got to learn to, well, I was getting better I was putting my stop loss, say, right here, but I was losing too much. So I just went to giving it a little more room. But as I get better, I'm going to start getting back to right here as I learn to pick the better trades. But anyway, I got in right there. And as soon as we got right here, see how you hit another fair value gap? As soon as I got right there, that fair value gap, I'm going break even. All right. So bam, I'm at break even. But you see how fast it come back up? I'm at break even. I went to break even once we hit this. And then it came back and took me out. So that's a break even trade. But where I say I messed up was, let's go to 7 minute. What I say every day, you can't trade into a fair value gap. Look at it. I just don't understand how I be missing this. So I traded into this 7 minute fair value gap. You don't trade into a bigger time frame fair value gap. And I think the 15 minute was a fair value gap. Exactly. So I'm trading into this fair value gap. Now how dumb is that? But I didn't lose. But if I would have lost, I would have knew why. So that's that trade. All right. All right. So the second trade I took in Sim was the correct trade, but I didn't take live. My mind was just messed up, so I just took it in Sim. But it worked out, which pissed you off when it worked out. But anyway, I just glad I seen it and took it. So anyway, so this is the IB break that I talked about the other day. How when you 9:30 to 10:30 you mark that, and 95% of the time price, if price, when price is inside, 95% of the time it's going to hit the IB low or the IB high. So an easy play is drawing liquidity, and we call in the first hour of trading drawing liquidity. So this drawing liquidity right here on the 4 minute chart, you see you got this open fair value gap. So I want to wait till we close here and get in there. I know you say that's not far, but I'm moving to break even as soon as I get there, and we're gonna see if it can run. So you're getting in it just because you want to get to break even, not necessarily the 1R, but just to break even, so you can just take the chance of making some money. So if you play this, let me turn this down because it's going too fast. So once the 4-minute candle close up here, all right, you see this candle? It went up. It didn't close in here. It didn't even close on the wick. All right, this candle. This candle closed on the wick, but I didn't get in because I wanted to close on the candle, candle to candle. There you go. All right. So since we're in the upper half, I was pretty sure that we're gonna hit the 1030 high, not the low. I mean, go either way, you know that, but this is just a good chance to try. So anyway, you enter right there. You enter right there. And right now I'm still putting my stop way down here. I need to learn to put my stop right here. Or even, see this, where the fair value gap start? Some people would say you put it right there. But I've lost too much trying because I guess I wasn't picking the right trades. So right now I'm just still doing the bigger stop loss. All right. So now I'm in. I enter on market order. As soon as that counter closes, I enter market order. Stop, market order. You press play. Now I'm in sim. I'm telling you, I'm going to be an honest trader. This is sim. The first trade was live. I broke even, which I shouldn't even been in. This trade is sim. But watch how it works. So when that counter right there hit IB high, I'm going to break even. Because I'm just trying to be in a trade that is going to work. But if it's not going to work, I want to get break even because it still can come down, take my break even, and go back up. I don't care about being in them trades, and it hurts when it happens. But if you take 100 trades, you will see it was better for you to get break even than to try to take the stop loss. Because if you take stop loss, like I said, the whole goal you got to win more than you lose. So that means you're gonna have to have more break evens, and you got to be happy with the break evens in order to get more wins than losses. So anyway, so soon as that hit that, break even. All right, 1R. That's over 1R. So 1R just say about right here. So bam. Once I hit 1R, I'm taking half profit. So I go 2 to 1, but I'm not making 2 to 1 because I gotta take money. I can't just hold to 2 to 1. But anyway, so that's half. So I'm in profit now. I was a free trade once we hit here. But once we hit 1R, I'm in profit. Now I'm back. No, am I break even yet? I'm not. All right, bam, break even. Break even right there. Where did I get? I got to end up here. Yeah, break even. I might have been break even on this candle. All right, you back at break even. So I hit 1R. That's a win for me. 2R is like a home run. 1R is a base hit. So when you get 2R, you hit a home run. You get 1R, you hit a single. Single is good. If you're risking $1,000, a single is $500. If you risk $500, a single is $250. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Now, let me show you the reason this was a good trade. And the last one I messed up because my looking at all my charts from the time frames of the 1 to the 7, I missed. But I'm gonna show you on this that you didn't miss anything. This was the perfect trade that I didn't take. Let's see, can we go back? Okay. I'm sorry, this is long. But anyway. All right, this is the count I got in on. So if you go back, this is the count you got in on. Now I go up to the 7-minute, the higher time frames. Do you see how we don't have any gaps up here? Because we don't have anything. We don't have anything. And I started at the 4-minute. So it's a perfect trade. Like I said, the perfect trade is just this in between this little space and this little space. So once we enter right here, once we hit this, we go break even right here. And if you remember, we never came back till we hit 1R and then come back. But I would have had 2.5R if I had put my stop right here. 2.5R. That's your lesson for today. I would love someone to ask me questions because, like I said, this is a more for me than it is for anybody else. Just to talk about this stuff, you just don't realize helps you out. So just to start your own journey, do your own YouTube channel. Just talk to yourself if that's what it takes. But as people ask me questions and I get more into it, it was a saying in school, something about the teacher show up when the student is ready, or the student is ready, the teacher show up. I don't know, but I mean, I've always heard teaching teaches yourself more than to teach the other person. So that's my lesson for today, and I'll be back Monday.